today to give you guys my foundation routine. I thought I was going to give it to you just because I learned a lot on when it comes to applying foundation and how to highlight and contour, and I just thought I wanted to show you guys also what you can do with your foundation to get the best results out of it. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. So at first I'm going to be applying my face primer. And just apply that all over your face, and that is going to help us keep our foundation in place and just keep it on there as long as possible and as good as possible. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I am wearing the color NC 43.5, and I'm going to do like good, I guess I have to pump like 1.5 pumps on it on my hand. And I'm going to use my stippling brush to apply this all over my face. I normally start off dipping just a little bit all over the place, and then I'm going to start buffing it into my face. And just buff and make sure you get everything, every little part of your face. Try to go over, I normally always try to blend a little bit towards the ears and a little bit down my neck because I don't want it to look too different. Because even though we don't mind people seeing we wear makeup, we still want it to look as natural as possible, I guess. Crazy, isn't it, huh? Then I'm going to use 1 pump of my MAC Prolongwear Concealer. I am wearing the shade NC 42, and it comes with a pump already. So I'm just going to apply 1 pump on my hand and use my a little bit wet cosmetic sponge. Don't use it dry because then it's just going to eat up all your concealer or foundation or whatever you use it for. You're going to go ahead and dip the tip into the concealer and just apply that under your eyes. You're going to go in a triangle shape. And we are also going to go on the forehead between the eyebrows and down the bridge of the nose. I like to apply a little bit on the sides here and a little bit on the chin. Also, I normally, sometimes when I get breakouts, it takes like forever for the scars to go away. So I'm going to look if I have some darker spots, and I'm just going to dip a little bit of the product on there, and then I'm going to be blending. Make sure you blend very well, please, so you don't look all crazy. Then I'm going to be using my Nye Banana Powder, and people, I have to tell you guys, I heard so many good things about this, and I always thought, you know, people are just tripping, I don't know what's wrong with them, but this is very, 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 like, really the bomb.com. You cannot use it every day because it has, one of the ingredients is talc, but yeah, since I don't use makeup every day anyways, it's no problem for me. I'm just going to apply a little bit into the top, and I'm going to go back into this, I guess, pointed brush and dip a little bit on there and set my under eye concealer with that. And this stuff, let me tell you people, is going to keep your concealer in place. I would say I would recommend this for a little bit more tanned complexions, but they do have, I think, the cameo powder that if you have light skin you can use that also, and it should have the same effect, I guess. And what I love about this stuff also is that it will give you like a very nice glow because of the yellowish, like me. Because my little beautiful son never lets me get enough sleep, I have very dark circles under my eyes, but this stuff basically just takes it all away. I'm going to go back on the areas that I want to highlight a little bit, which is going to be, of course, the bridge of my nose a little bit, my chin for sure. As a bronzer, I will be using the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural by MAC, and I'm going to be using the color Dark. And I'm going to be applying this with this, I guess, finger brush. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this stuff and just apply this up here, all over the forehead and back down here. And you're also going to apply it under the chin. And we are doing this, of course I should have explained that to you guys, because when you use a lot of foundation you basically take all the dimension of your face, and by doing this you give it a little bit back, so it's not looking like you just a piece of paper. You actually have a little bit of contour and stuff and your face looks a little bit more natural, I guess. I will be doing a little bit of contouring, and what I'm going to be using is this brush here, which is, I think it's a foundation brush also, and I'm just going to go in with like this dark brownish color. Just dip in the tip a little bit because you don't want it to look too crazy, and you're going to be applying this on the in the hollows of your cheeks. If you don't know where to apply it right, you can just like do like the fish face and you directly can tell where you're going to put it at. You're going to try to put it down here. Don't go too far in because then it's just going to look like you're like not in a good condition. So and blend that out a little bit. As you guys can see, there's a little bit more shade back in my face. Also, I'm going to be applying this on my nose, and what you're going to do is, of course, you're going to give your nose the natural shape back. If you are happy with your nose, which of course I really hope that you guys are happy with your noses. If you're not, if you feel like it's too big, you can kind of make it a little bit thinner, I guess, a little bit slimmer, and you, depending on how much together you put the line, is actually how wide your nose is going to appear. Okay, I'm going to be using this brush. It's like an ankle smaller brush. I think normally it's like a concealer brush, but I'm going to be using it for this. And you have to make sure that it's not too much product on there because you don't want it to look too crazy. Because on the nose it's kind of difficult. I find it kind of difficult to blend it out, you know, if you put like a too strong thing there. And then you just go down here. On the other side, of course. Under your nose. I am actually going to use my Milani Baked Blush in the color Coralina. I'm just going to apply a little bit on my brush and put that on my cheeks. And just like I said, don't go overboard with it because it is very glittery. And you just have to like be careful that it doesn't look too crazy. So since this blush is already so shimmery anyways, I'm going to be using this as a highlighter, which means that I'm going to use my, I forgot the name already, again, fan brush. Is it a fan brush? And you're going to go in it like this. Like I said, be careful, it is very shiny, and apply that on the highest points of your cheeks. Yeah, so you get that shimmery effect. I really hope you guys see that. Oh, for my highlight, I'm going to be using this color here, which is like a champagne color, and I'm going to be applying it on my finger, and I'm just going to go ahead and dip it in there, and then go down the bridge of my nose, and also on my chin a little bit. What I love the most, to me, is on top of your lip. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye beauties!